I'm Allie, and welcome to KooBits, the best place for practicing math. In this video, I'm going to show you an example to solve a math problem. The method used can be applied to other similar math questions. Okay, let's get started.
Question. Ketty's average score for the first 5 tests is 50. After 4 new test scores are added, the average of all the scores becomes 62. What is the average of the 4 new scores? Let's break down the question and understand it, shall we? Ketty's average score for the first 5 tests is 50. Do you know what average score for the first 5 tests means? In this case, the average, 50, is equal to the sum of data, total score of the first 5 tests, divided by the number of data, 5 tests. After 4 new test scores are added, the average of all the scores becomes 62. Now, after an additional 4 tests, how many tests in total are being considered in the calculation of average score of 62? Yes, it's 5, the first 5 tests, plus 4, the additional 4, equals 9 tests in total. The average, 62, is equal to the sum of data, total score of the first 9 tests, divided by the number of data, 9 tests. What is the average of the 4 new scores? The question asks us to find the average of the 4 new scores. Alright, now that we've understood the question, let's move on to solve this word problem. Ketty's average score for the first 5 tests is 50. First, let's find Ketty's total score in the first 5 tests. This is equal to the average score, 50, multiplied by the number of data, 5 tests. 50 multiplied by 5 equals 250. Let's use a rectangle to represent the total score for the first 5 tests. After 4 new test scores are added, the average of all the scores becomes 62. The total number of tests taken is now equal to 5 plus 4 equals 9 tests. Let's use another rectangle to represent the total score of the 4 new tests and add it to the diagram. Next, let's find the total score of 9 tests. This is equal to the average score, 62, multiplied by the number of data, 9 tests. 62 multiplied by 9 equals 558. Now, let's label the whole diagram 558. Look closely at the diagram. Can you see that the 2 parts make one whole? We know the whole, 558, and we know one part, 250. So, we can find the other part, which represents the total score for the 4 new tests. The average of the 4 new tests is equal to the total score from the 4 new tests, divided by 4. Do you understand? Great, let's move on to the calculation. The total score for the 4 new tests is equal to 558 minus 250 equals 308. The average of the 4 new tests is equal to 308 divided by 4 equals 77. Hence, the answer is 77. Let's move on to check our answers and ensure they are correct. From our answer, we know that the average of the 4 new tests is 77. The total score of the 4 new tests is equal to 77 multiplied by 4 equals 308. The total score of the first 5 tests is equal to 250. The total score of all 9 tests is equal to 308 plus 250 equals 558. The average score of all the tests is equal to 558 divided by 9 equals 62. This is consistent with the value given in the question. Therefore, we know our answer is correct.
KooBits, engaging the digital kids.